This job requires you to trust the people in this building with your life.
Sounds pretty wonderful.
It is. Grab your gear.
NCIS returns CBS Fall. Catch up now on Paramount+.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Christine.
Okay, I'm getting there.
We're going to make it a terrific one. It is July 16th. Thank you so much for joining us here on Kcal News at 5 o'clock and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Kalina Estrino.
And I'm Christine Lazar in for Chris Holmstrom. And here are some of the major headlines we're following this morning. It was an emotional start to the Republican National Convention as former President Trump made his first appearance since an attempted assassination. We're live in Milwaukee with the highlights and what's in store for day 2.
Then a multi-million-dollar home burglarized twice in 1 week. We're live in Encino where the community is concerned criminals may strike again.
They're making a really wide turn. He's going to lose control. Oh, no. Oh.
And someone's livelihood stolen and crashed in a wild police pursuit. See the dramatic finish and where the driver was eventually found.
All right, we have Amber Lee here with a look at our forecast. I went to the mall for the very first time the other day. It's been a long time. I do that online
shopping. For the very first time?
Well, no, in general. Like, in the very first time, in a long time.
Okay.
There was a lot of people there, and I feel like a majority of people there were cooling off. So I didn't see anyone kind of going in the stores. They were just walking back and forth and back and forth.
Because it's expensive to run your AC all day, and it really is having to pump all day long.
Yeah, so that's probably one of the places that we always suggest if you want to cool off, go to the mall, right?
Or a library.
Or a library, or any one of those cooling places that we have around the city. Right now, though, the good news is that today's going to be the coolest day of the week. Even though it may not feel like it, it's still going to be toasty. It's just not going to be quite as hot as what we are bracing for as we head into the next few days. So this morning, we're waking up to a little bit more of the clear skies. It's not quite as cloudy like yesterday. We're also looking at not too much of the clouds near the coast as well. Live look outside. This is our downtown LA camera. Temperature-wise, we hit right on our mark yesterday. So after a couple days of these above average temperatures, yeah, we fared out closer to normal. We're probably going to see those temperatures just a little bit cooler, so probably in the low 80s. Yesterday 82, today maybe 81, so that's why it's going to be the coolest of the next 7, but we're still at least closer to normal. Temperature-wise, we're looking at more of the 70s along the coast, 80s, 90s, and a few triple digits still sprinkled in there, but we're probably going to see more of the triple digits as we head into the latter part of the week. I will have more details on that coming up. Back to you, Kalina.
All right, Amber, thank you so much. I do want to head back out to that SIG alert here. This is an area in the Inland Empire, Riverside specifically, where we have multiple crashes impacting the roadway. So the northbound 215 from the 6091 over to Iowa Avenue, we have all lanes closed. That's where that big stretch of black is on the map this morning. That's an indicator that it is off limits. You can see some of the red and yellow building as well because you have other issues in the same area too. Eastbound 91 to the northbound 215 and westbound 60. Also closed off the transition road and the eastbound 60 to the northbound 215. The transition there is also closed off. So if you can't avoid this area entirely, I highly suggest for you to do that. This is what the backup looks like on the 215 this morning. A couple options for you to get around it, Iowa Avenue or Main Street. You could also take the 15 as an alternate route. And coming up, I'll take you out to the other areas throughout Southern California.
A sentimental return to the spotlight for former President Donald Trump just 48 hours after a gunman opened fire at one of his rallies. After officially receiving the Republican nomination for president, he made a surprise appearance at the Republican National Convention. His 2024 VP pick, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, was there as well. Kcal News correspondent Sabrina Franza joins us live from Milwaukee with more on the convention. Good morning, Sabrina.
Good morning, Christine. Kalina, the former president, took to the convention floor in what was breaking with tradition that normally doesn't happen until the last day of the convention, which would be Thursday, and greeted supporters with a bandage on his ear. He joined his family and his new vice presidential pick just after securing the Republican presidential nomination for a third time. Former President Donald Trump arrived to cheers on night 1 of the Republican National Convention. Trump's ear was covered by a bandage in his first public appearance since surviving Saturday's